Good day, students. It's another beautiful day. Yours truly, I'm Edu Triumph, the tutor for Computer Literacy 2, the Diploma in Junior Primary, program. Edu Triumph. I want to believe and assume that you have listened to Unit 1 of Computer Literacy 2 that talks about Microsoft Excel, Introduction to Microsoft Excel. This is Unit 2 of our discussion, the course outline. In this unit, we are going to look at PowerPoint. What are we going to look at? We're going to look at how you can use PowerPoint to create a simple slide presentation. You know, technology has taken over the whole thing in the world, and education is not left out. So as a teacher, there are times you need PowerPoint to teach in classroom. So I'm going to teach you how to create a simple PowerPoint using PowerPoint Microsoft program. It is so simple, it is fun. You just need to be creative. So I'm going not to go into everything, as I always tell you. These are programs that are so wide in scope. I'm going to limit my discussion as outlined in your course outline, in your module. So sit down and relax while Mr. Edu tries to explain to you, to demonstrate to you how to use Microsoft PowerPoint. In our presentation today, we are going to look at the procedure, the basic procedure outline of how to create a slide presentation, how to choose a slide layout, how to work with wordouts, to input or to use more placeholders, how to put in a text, how to create pictures to use with pictures, clip art, shapes, animation, and other things in Microsoft PowerPoint. As usual, you go on to Start, All Programs, that is to open Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Office, then you cannot click on PowerPoint. PowerPoint, wait for it to open. When it is open, you will see different types of options for you to pick from. We have the blank presentation, which enables you to create your own presentation. But we have templates already designed format of which you can just click on, modify, and reuse. But I'm not going to teach you templates. I'm going to teach you how to create your own blank presentation from scratch. Now, before you start, you click on blank presentation. Just the same thing, the same way you have it in Microsoft Excel, in Microsoft Word, which I think Ms. Albertina, your tutor for Computer Literacy 1, must have taught you. Microsoft PowerPoint also have what we call the tab. There are tabs. We have the file types, the home, the insert, the design, the transactions, animation, slideshow, review, and view. And each tab has its own group of commands of which you can pick from and work with. So just sit down and Mr. Edu try to explain and to demonstrate to you how to create a simple but efficient Microsoft PowerPoint slides. Now, you have to be a little bit creative here, as I said in my introduction, in my preamble, because things that has to do with design goes with creativity. So how creative you are can also shows how good your presentation is going to look at. So it's not, most of the things, it's not something you read from book, but how to be creative in mind. You know already what you are trying to design. You know your focus. As a teacher, you know your lesson already. You want to teach a particular lesson. You know the content already. But there are some principles of design that you must bear in mind here. What are those principles of design? You want to make your design as simple as possible. If a design is too complicated, then the beauty is lost. It's just like a woman, you want to go out, then you want to appear beautiful, fine. You know, we men, we like them when you appear beautiful for us. They'll say, yeah, that is my woman. You know, we like that when you appear. But when you make your design, your makeup, everything, too many things, then it becomes so complicated. Even the natural beauty God gave to you is lost. So keep your design attractive but simple so that it doesn't become complicated. Otherwise, the entire beauty of that design is lost. Another principle you must bear in mind that in PowerPoint presentation, you don't need to have too many ways. PowerPoint, we deal with the point. You know, you mention, you outline the point, then you discuss it. It's not a place where you write summaries. You don't need to have too many ways. So if you have too many ways in your slide, then it becomes clumsy. It becomes so some kind of clumsy that people find it difficult to focus at what you are trying to say. So it is rather good you put in the points of what you are going to talk about and discuss them. So it's not really a package for summary, just to highlight the point of discussion. And you know, when you design also in PowerPoint, you are going to use colors. Choose your colors wisely. Choose your colors wisely. You know, colors are beautiful. Colors are beautiful. Imagine if the whole world is just black and white. Do you remember those televisions of those days that was just white and black? So colors are beautiful. But at the same time, if colors are not well chosen, if colors are not well used, then the beauty is actually lost. Then in the use of colors also, I want you to bear in mind the following. Your text colors must not be the same thing as your background. I don't know if you can see the jacket I'm putting on is brown. If I use a brown pen to write my name on this brown jacket, you're not going to see what I've written. But if I use a white pen to write on this brown jacket, we are going to see. So your text colors should be different from the background color so that we can see basically what you are going to design. So let's just see how to apply some of this principle. I'm going to give you a little bit of simple design in PowerPoint presentation. Well, first of all, you start with new slide. You have different type of slide you can pick from. The type of slide you are going to pick depends on what you are going to do. It depends on what you are going to do. Let's have a look at some of them. You can see a slide here that says title only. Maybe your fault, the first slide, you only want to show only the title. Importance of exercise to the human body. Causes of poverty. You know, your topic, you want to teach in a particular subject. You want to talk about the digestive system. Only the title, then you must choose this. If you are going to talk about the title and a content, you must choose the one title and content. The title slide. Comparison. If you want to compare two things, advantage, disadvantages. If you want to differentiate some concepts from one another. Two contents. A blank one where you can customize to meet whatever condition or taste you want to be. So there are different types of slides. Choose the one that you think goes with what you are going to present. So before you do your presentation in PowerPoint, you must have sat down to have a kind of a roadmap, a kind of architectural design that will guide you so that you don't jump up in doing something that is not right. I'm going to start with the first one. I'm going to use the title slide, which is already, let me delete the first one. Okay, I have the title slide here. So I can say, there's nothing big about this thing. It's so simple. As I said, you can type into the placeholders. We'll call this the placeholders. The placeholder. So I can type in here. Let me call this biology. All right. Call this biology. As my subject I want to teach. There you have add a subtitle. What do I want to think about biology? Is it the digestive the digestive system or the brain. We want to talk about the brain. You see, add a title bar, increase the size of what you have written so that people can see clearly. You see, the main heading should always be bigger than the sub. The main heading should always be bigger than the sub. So if I type something like this, if I have digestive system, for example, then I make it like this. No, it's not the best. Can you see? Allow the main heading to be always bigger than that. Then you can probably bold it. These are formatting that you can do to your taste. Nobody is going to force you to do this, but you think about how best you want your things to look at. That is why I said in my introduction that be creative. Be creative in what you do. All right? I may want to perhaps add a color to it. I can here add a color to it, to what I'm doing. But as I said, don't add too many colors to make it the beauty to be lost. My background is white, while my text color is green. So wherever you are, you can see whatever I have done. But take, for example, let's assume my background is white and I write this also in white. My background is white and I write this in white. Can you see anything? You can't see anything. That is one of the principles I told you. Let your background be different from your text color so that your audience can see whatever you must have written on it. You can choose so many font style. These are options for you. These are very options that you can pick from. All right? Choose the one you think that would befit what you are talking about. Whenever you select a text, if you come to the format, if you click on format, whenever you select a text and you click on format, it gives you the opportunity to pick different type of formatting that can be done on that text. It gives you different type of formatting that can be done on that text. But don't always forget, I will always repeat it. If we add too many features, the beauty will be lost. Now, talking about the slide, you can add a design theme. You can choose already formatted design theme. Can you see? I chose it from design. All right. You can choose a design theme which you can click on. So I already added a theme. So you can add a theme. Just have added. But you look at it and you can see clearly from where I am. Then after this, what you should do is, as I told you, PowerPoint is one of the packages that is so simple for you to work on. You can go to Insert, okay, and insert a new slide. If you want to insert this new slide, but the new slide you are going to insert now depends on what is going to be there. You know, the first one I inserted the title and the title slide. So if now I want to add my content of what I'm going to teach now, if I'm going to add the content, then you can insert the content slide or a blank slide. So let me still click on the content, the title and content. There's a new slide. So here I can have a subheading. Then I can probably call it part of digestive system. What are the parts of the digestive system? I'm not a biology teacher. I don't teach biology. I'm a computer man. I'm just trying to use this as an example. So part of the biology system, with this slide is going to talk about the parts of the various biology, the digestive system. You can also perhaps format it a little bit by adding a little bit of colors to it. This is a free choice. Choose whatever you think should be there. Now, what are the parts of the digestive system? I'm talking about the mouth. If it starts, it's mouth part of it, then you have to put it there, put the mouth. All right. Then what else? So outline them there. Outline them there. All the digestive system part there. Now, whatever you put in there, use bullets to outline them. How do you use bullets? Select what is to be listed. Now, if you come to your Home tab, among the group of commands that are here, there you can see bullets. Bullets. Bullets are used to list items. All right? So you can put bullet, choose any of them. Let me use this one. After mouth, what next? What is going to be the next thing? What is going to be the next thing? What is going to be the next thing? So use bullet to itemize all those points you are going to list. That's why I said in my preamble, I equally mentioned something very crystal clear, that in PowerPoint presentation, you don't have too many ways in your presentation. You can add a little bit of background to it if you want. So it's very easy to put in your text in the text box. You can move the text box to whatever position you want it to be. If you are done with this slide, what should you do? Insert a new one. Now I'm going to insert a different slide again. Let's assume in my presentation, in my class lesson that I'm going to present now, there is need for me to add some shapes or some pictures or some clip ads. All right. So I can still have the title and content or comparison, whatever. It depends on what I want to do. But I still want to have the title and content. For example, I want to show the picture of the digestive system. So if I want to say the digestive system, I want to show a picture of it. There are different ways of doing it. I'm going to show you one or two of them. Right? If you look at the background here, you can see some icons here. This one says insert a table. If there's need to add a table to what I'm doing. There's one that says insert a shot. There's one that would say insert smart art, video, online picture, or picture. Pictures are the ones that are already in your computer, assuming that the picture is already saved in your computer. Or you want to take the picture from the internet, then we can say online picture. For example, I want to bring a picture from the internet. Then I can click on online picture. But you can only use that if your computer is connected to the internet as of when you are presenting that. So I'm looking for a digestive system. Type it. All right. Then search for it. If your computer is connected to the internet as of that time, you can see various pictures of digestive system. That is why we tell you, please embrace technology to teach your learners. It makes the work easier for you. It makes the work also easier for the student to learn. So I can scroll down. Here I have a lot of pictures that talks about the digestive system. So you are the content presenter. It is you that is teaching the topic. You know better the type of picture that you think that fits the topic you are discussing. But for the purpose of this presentation, I'm only going to click on one digestive system. As I told you, Mr. Edo is not a biology teacher. I'm a computer teacher, and I will remain to be a computer teacher. So I click on one, then I say insert. You're about to insert this, okay. Let me check if it's already inserted. Sorry, we could not download the picture as selected. Let's try another one. Something could be wrong with my connectivity. Let me click on the pictures, insert. Okay, cancel it. Not yet inserted. Something is wrong a little bit with my internet. Let me do it again. Digestive. Okay. Okay. That one is selected. Sorry, something is wrong with the system where I'm using for the presentation presently. But if all things are fine, once you click on it, it will be automatically be inserted. It should be automatically get inserted. Otherwise, you can go to insert here, see the same procedure. Under insert, online pictures. Search. I'm going to talk about how to search for information on the internet. When I get to the unit, I talk about internet and email. Yeah, fine. It is already inserted here. Here I have the picture of the digestive system. Okay, in my third slide. You can increase it to suit the size you want. Now, this is a picture of the digestive system. Okay? As I always tell you, that design is all about creativity. Do it to your taste. If you want to perhaps format it, you can change a little bit of the colors, how big you want it to be. If you want to outline more colors about it, you want to fill it with different colors, that is a matter of choice, okay? That is a matter of choice as you want it to be. You can insert another text, another slide from insert. What am I doing? I'm creating a PowerPoint presentation. You will see that each slide contains a specific instruction or a presentation. The first one tells me the topic, the subject and my topic. The second one, I was able to say part of the digestive system. The third one, I want my learners to see the picture of a digestive system. There are more to this. There are other things you can insert when working on a PowerPoint. For example, you want to insert a table, you can insert a table. You can also insert a video. You can insert a video. You can insert music. You can insert shapes. For example, I have a new slide presentation. I'm still going to use that one. I can come to shapes under insert. I want to talk about shapes I'm taking 8 in the pre-primary, maybe 8. You see, you can see these are shapes which you can get from under insert. You go to shapes, the different types of shapes there you can get there. As I said, you can get it from insert or click on it directly from here. All right? So it's quite easy to work on PowerPoint. Save your PowerPoint as you work. To save, it's still the same procedure. Click on File. Let me take it again. File, Save As. Choose where the document is to be saved. In my own situation, I want to save it in my document folder. Then type it. I can save it as biology. Type it there. Then you click Save. If you check your title bar, you will see it is already saved as biology Microsoft PowerPoint. Something that I must talk about in this presentation is also what we call the smart art graphics. The smart art graphics. The smart art graphics. I want to insert a new slide presentation before I'll be able to talk about the Smart Art graphics. Smart Art graphics has different options you can pick from. Let's click on it. Smart Art graphics under Insert. Start it again, Insert. There you can see Smart Art. When it comes to pictures, tables, clip aids, Smart Art, they are always under Insert. Okay? They are always under Insert. So click on Smart Art. It depends on the Smart Art you want. Example, at times you're talking about biology, at times you're talking about process, the water cycle, the nitrogen cycle, or you're talking about hierarchy. You want something that can show a relationship or a pyramid, a pyramid in biology. So you click on it. So for the purpose of this illustration, I'm going to use hierarchy. So we have different options. Click on one, then you say OK. It is inserted. What next? Put in the text. Type it inside. So for example, I can say president. Double click on the next one. I can say the prime minister, who is next to president. Okay. Then I can have probably the ministers. You see, I can have the ministers. So you can easily create a smart art in your presentation. You can change the format of how you want it to look at. How beautiful you want it to look at, that is optional. All right. So you can create a smart art from Insert. There you can have a smart art design. This is how you continue your presentation. Nothing difficult about it. Just go to New Slide, insert a slide. Then what next? Fill in the content. Here you want to compare. For example, this is all about comparison. What is the difference between plants and animals? Okay, type here and here. You see, we have two. But there are times you need to add more placeholders. You need to insert more text box to add more information. Take, for example, I have a slide that is blank. There's nothing here, it's blank. So I can come to Insert, then select a text box where I can create my own text box to type in whatever should be the content of that slide. So even within the slide that you have created, you can still insert a text box. You can still insert a text box for whatever purpose you want. Maybe you want your student to pay attention to something, you can insert a text box and type whatever information that should be there. So a text box can be inserted. There are some similarities here in Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and PowerPoint that you can always find here, like how to save a document is always the same, how to print and some other things. There are some similarities here. You can see it's so simple. I spent very little time in creating a PowerPoint presentation of about 7 slides about biology digestive system. You can format the background the way you want it to be. How beautiful you want it to be is a choice of yours. You see, you have that power in your presentation to change the background. You see, if you come to the format of it, the fill option gives you the opportunity to fill in a kind of a background color that you want. It's a choice. It's a choice. So you can always select it and always fill in the type of background colors that you want to have. It's a matter of choice here. So simple. I can see somebody say, oh, just like that. Yes, just like that. Before I end the presentation, I'm still going to discuss with you the following things. How to add what is called animations and transitions. Animations and transitions. When we talk about animations, animations are applied to a text within a slide or an object within a slide. Why transition is applied to a slide. For example, I can apply an animation to the text here, biology. Okay, I have, once you select it, go to animation, select it, click on animations. Let me first of all try fly in. Can you see? So when you present your slide, how do you want your viewers to see it? That's why I say it's so fun. How do you want your viewers to see it coming? Do you understand what I'm saying now? From the left, from the right. Can you see? Just watch. It's so full of fun. From the bottom. Can you see? From the right. Can you understand what I'm trying to do here now? But apart from fly in, there are other one, float in, wipe. So you have thousands of them to select from. Zoom. How do you want it? So you can add animation to your presentation, so add a little bit of fun to it. So animations affect the content, that is the text or the image that you have in your presentation. Okay, it's the content, it affects the content, either the text or the image or the object that you have in your presentation. Why the transitions affect the slide. It affects the slide. Watch. I select the first slide, apply one. Can you see? It affects the slide. The transition affects the slide. Can you see how you want it to be? The transition affects the slide. So I can apply different transition to my presentation or the same transition to all the slides that I have. So if I have about 10 slides, I can apply one transition effect to it, or I can apply different transition effect to it. The beauty of it is it adds fun to your presentation, and people really like it when you present it with different slides and different animation. But don't make it too much, because the beauty of what you are trying to do can be lost. So if I give you an assignment, for example, in Computer Literacy 2, then I ask you to design a PowerPoint presentation for me that can be used to teach any topic at the pre-primary level, at the junior primary level. For example, you want to teach your student a particular topic. Can you do it now? Yes, you should be able to do it. First thing, you select your PowerPoint, open PowerPoint, go to new slide, select the type of slide that fits in what you are trying to do. Put in the content. Don't forget what Mr. Edo said. Do not add too many words to the content. Use bullets to itemize your point. Add pictures to show the learners to understand better what you are trying to teach. Students learn better if they see the pictures. And at times, and I said, you can even add a video. Just go to Insert. Go to Insert. Then you can add a video. Otherwise, go to a slide that can give you a video. Here you have it. Insert a video. If there is a video in your computer already, the video is there, you can play the video for the learners. All right? So it's very easy to work on PowerPoint. The last thing Mr. Edo is going to talk about is how do you print your PowerPoint? How do you print your PowerPoint? To print your PowerPoint, you come to your file, the same procedure I told you in lesson 1, print, select the printer name to be used in printing it, select the printer name, the name of the printer. After that, you select the slides to be printed. Is it slide 1 or slide 1 to 10? Do you want to print only slide 1 or slide 1, slide 2, slide 3? Select the slides to be printed. How should the slide be printed? Do you want one page per paper, or do you want 2 slides on one paper? Can you see it now? That is in handout form, the form of handout. Do you want 3 on 1? But remember, as many as you have on one paper, the smaller it will become. So basically, select the name of the printer, select the slides, numbers, pages to be printed, select how it should be printed. Is it as handout or as an outline? Then how many copies do you want? Then you click on print. Then your slides will be printed. If you are in a classroom, you've designed your slide. Before you use your slides with the learners, please view your slide yourself. Before you use the slide, view the slide yourself. How do you view your slides? Go to slide view, click on from beginning. Can you see? The first slide will come. Biology. What I want to talk about in biology today, digestive system. Learner will go with you. What are the parts of a digestive system? Mouth, the esophagus, the intestine, the stomach, you list them. Now I want to show you the picture of the digestive system. The digestive system looks like this. Here is the picture of the digestive system. I'm playing my slide presentation after I've designed it. Then you can go further to tell them other things. Do you want to see how the digestive system works? Here is a video that shows you how the digestive system works. So you can insert a video to show them so many things about so and so on. When you are done with your slideshow, you press escape key to stop the slideshow. In our lesson today, what have we learned? We have learned the importance of PowerPoint presentation in delivering our lessons. We've seen how to create a PowerPoint presentation, how to save your PowerPoint presentation, how to insert a slide that is appropriate for what is to be taught, how to add pictures, how to add videos, how to add shapes, and so on and so forth we have learned in our presentation today. You don't know until you practice it. Don't assume you know. Go and practice it. Practice it, get used to it. But if you have any problem, you can free to contact me. I will always be there to assist you.